everyone. As you can see, my gym is definitely optimized for alternative workouts because I think workouts should be fun and I love alternative options. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually going to go through just a few things that I work on my body-specific things. I have weak ankles, so I love to work my ankles to make sure I'm not rolling them every single match I play. So I'm gonna enlist the help of a Bosu ball, and I like to put it on the balloon side, and I usually just stand with one ankle. That way I'm working on ankle stability. At the same time, I'm gonna get an arm workout in. Okay, so I'm gonna bend over and just do some basic rows. I always have a slight bend in my knee. Okay, and then bend over in 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want a different angle, so right now I'm really working my rhomboids, which tend to be weak on me. But if I want a different angle, I go out like this. It still works your rhomboids, but it works more of your shoulders. My shoulders are naturally really strong and amazing, so I'm going to kind of just work my rhomboids, which I need a little more. Ideally, I do 3 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 15. The goal is to get to 30. I think that was 15, so we're gonna stop there. We're gonna switch legs. So now I have a burning in my glute, and I also have burning in the back of my back. So switch legs, a slight bend to the knee, go over, and if you want a more advanced, you can stick your leg out or whatever, but I just am doing an easier version. So again, we do 10 to 15, either 3 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 15. 4, 5, 6, this isn't easy in talking, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, and 10. Okay, so next exercise I love to do is a stretch. Again, I have weak ankles, so I always enlist. I do a lot of exercises on my Bosu ball, so I always enlist the help with that, and then I stretch my hamstring, or my glutes. So what I'm gonna do is I start by trying to reach my foot. Makes it a little more difficult when you're on this ball. This also kind of stretches your back if you stay in this position, but if you want to go to the next level, you can try to straighten your leg. And if you want to go even further, you can bend your elbows, but I'm just going to stay there and try to make sure my back leg is straightened, my standing leg is straightened, and I make sure that this leg that I'm holding is straightened. So usually you hold that for 15 seconds or so. And then also, I always like to stretch out my hip flexors. So again, all this time I'm actually working and activating my glute max or glute med. And so it works really well. Good way to do this is to throw your hand up, or you can leave it down. So let's leave it down for now. And then just try to extend that back leg. So now we'll do the same on the other side. So we're gonna go to my right leg. I'm gonna stand. So I've rolled my left ankle a lot, but because I rolled it so much, I actually worked on it so much that my right ankle is weaker, even though I still roll my left. It kind of works backwards. Okay, but you can see how this one has a lot more shake in it. So I might not, if you're shaking this much, it's not a good idea to extend it. So it's always good just to stay here until you get the strength. And then, so now I'm a little more comfortable, so I straighten out my leg. In order to straighten out, you want to activate your quad muscles and make sure you kind of pull in and pull your quad muscles tight in order to straighten your knee. You never just want to straighten it like this. When you straighten, you want to activate your muscle and stretch it to straighten it, and that way you get an active stretch. And then, if you're ready, I'm not sure if I am, but I'm sure if you're ready, you can straighten your leg if you want to, or just leave it here. And then we do our other release. So grab our foot. You can also grab your Achilles. And then this one is a little tight, to say the least. So I can't get as high as I want to, but it's also good. And for me, if I do want to get higher, I just hold on to something else and then I go a little higher, which is why I love having all my mechanisms in my gym. Again, I'm getting a really good workout in my glute as well as a stretch. So I'm actually working out like 3 things at the same time. And that's what I like to do because I am a full-time mom and I always like to try to optimize my workout. So just those few exercises that I did are just really a semi warm-up for what I do, but just then I've already done 3, I've worked out 3 different muscles in my body. So that's kind of an example of what I do in the gym. Hope you enjoyed it.